Ayo, it's your boy Zay. I'm with
Khalil.
and this is Low Key for the Hoops, man. Shout out to our viewers out in YT for the Tubes on YouTube and also for Apple Podcasts. But hey, let's get right into it.
Yes,
NBA playoffs, baby.
You already know. We got
Almost here,
2 games left.
Yeah.
This is the last week of regular season basketball. This
real
finna get spicy. I think the play-in is what, Monday?
Yeah, on the 12th.
Yeah.
No, whenever the 12th is.
The 12th? What is it?
I believe the 12th is like Tuesday. Because the 15th is the last day. That's my birthday. That's when I turned 18. But Tuesday.
Okay. So yeah. So play-in starts next week. Hey, we're gonna go straight into it with we're gonna start in the West with the 9th and 10th seed. New Orleans versus San Antonio.
I feel like San Antonio can get this, bro.
Honestly, I feel like...
No, but think about it, bro. Like, San Antonio has a complete team. In my opinion, they got a more complete team than New Orleans. Who New Orleans got? Bro, New Orleans, they only got...
New Orleans has people who have seen the playoffs before. They have people who know what it's like.
Who are they coached by? Who is the San Antonio Spurs coached by?
Greg Popovich. Yeah.
Exactly.
But,
That's all you need. That is all you need.
That's all you need?
Last year when the Hawks went to the playoffs against the Knicks and they beat the Knicks and they beat the 76ers with people that have never seen the playoffs.
Okay, yeah, because
they had a sustainable coach that have seen the playoffs.
They were a great constructed team and they played well together. That is good, but you also, yes, you need coaching. But what I'm saying is this San Antonio team, they haven't been consistent. They've been up and down all season. DeJounte Murray's out. They don't really know the timetable for him right now. And there's really no one on this team who even really knows what the playoffs is like. Like, all those old Spurs players that, have been to the playoffs, have been to the finals, they're gone.
I know that.
So the only remnants of their dynasty is their uniforms and their coach.
Oh my God.
So yeah, which is cool. I still got my money on the Pelicans though.
Okay.
CJ McCollum has been going off. Ingram has been he's been playing well. I want to do better. Valanciunas he's been consistent. That's what you want. Underrated guy Herb Jones, Trey Murphy. On the defensive side, they've been really good. I think this Pelicans team is a lot more sustainable than that Spurs team.
So either way, even if they do win this game, they gotta play whoever is the 7th seed or the 8th
7 and 8 seed. Minnesota versus Clippers. Who you got?
I got. It's gonna be a tough one. I know PG is back, so that's a help. But Cat has been going crazy.
And then got my boy Ant, man.
Oh yeah,
my boy Ant. You already know.
Ant,
D'Lo, Vanderbilt, like Beasley. Nah, this I got talent. I got Minnesota. I definitely got Minnesota. Cause see, this is the thing about the Clippers. If Paul George doesn't play well, you're expecting these guys who.
But they've been winning with that for a little bit.
Yeah, in the regular season. But I'm saying in the playoffs is different.
Of course, every playoff is gonna be different.
I'm saying in the playoffs it's more intense.
I know.
It's more defense. They're not gonna let lackadaisical things just
I'm not
get
living
violent.
on the rock, bro.
I understand, but I'm just saying. You're expecting like these folks to step up like they've been doing in the regular season, but that's different.
This is going to be an interesting game because both teams are going to want to win because they don't want to play Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
you'd rather play Phoenix. You'd rather play Memphis rather than
definitely wouldn't
Phoenix,
play Memphis.
So either way, that's gonna be a tough game.
That is true. I still got Minnesota.
I'm rolling for PG though because I'm a PG fan. I don't care what nobody say about PG.
I do like PG. But he has.
Of course, he has his flaws.
He has his flaws.
But everybody put that on steroids.
Way off P.
Y'all put that on steroids, bro. Y'all do the same thing. It's
no. See, the problem is this is his first mistake. He loves to talk about the playoffs before they happen. He always say, "Man, I'm gonna go off in the playoffs." He gave himself the nickname Playoff P. He gave himself that nickname.
That's just confidence, bro.
Confidence, yeah. And you get in the playoffs, you hit the side of the backboard.
You gotta have confidence.
Listen, okay, confidence is great, but if you can't back it up, it's worse. Like it's counterintuitive.
Well,
it's counterintuitive.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. It's
PG is still a bucket, though.
Yeah, he's a bucket. No, he's still
always a bucket.
He's still top
10 bucket.
He's top 7 in his position. He's still one of the top guys in his position. We gonna go into the possible first versus. Sorry, we're going to my computer shut off. We're going to the possible first versus 8th seed. So, if we okay, so let's say let's break it down. So the Pelicans are definitely gonna win against San Antonio. Okay.
But then are they gonna get between Minnesota or LA?
Let's do rock paper scissors to do this the positive potential.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors. All right. So
For who?
Minnesota and Clippers.
Minnesota and Clippers. All right, bet.
I got Minnesota because that's what I'm picking.
Okay, I'm picking Clippers.
All right, bet. We'll do best 2 out of 3. Ready? Okay.
Got me.
All right. So in this case scenario, we're pretending that the sorry Clippers are gonna beat the actually better Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh
So
God.
it'll be a matchup between the Pelicans and the Clippers. Now,
You mean
who you got
Pelicans
winning that?
in Minnesota?
No.
You said possibly the Clippers beat Minnesota because I won.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it'll be Clippers versus the Pelicans. It's the winner of this versus the winner of this. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait, what? I thought the winner of these two goes to 7th seed.
You're right. So
it's don't even know his own bracket. God,
ooh, man, he just want to get hit, bro.
Go ahead.
He loves to say something just to get hit. Okay, so it'll be Pelicans versus Timberwolves, and who you got winning that?
Timberwolves.
Easily
That's
Timberwolves.
what I'm
Alright,
saying. Either
easily
way,
Timberwolves.
this is like in the West. It don't even matter because like
really don't.
first to 8 is already gonna be set. In my opinion. The East maybe.
No, the East is gonna be interesting. That is gonna be interesting. Okay, so we're saying that the most likely. So we're saying the Minnesota is gonna be the 8th seed.
Either way, Minnesota and Clippers are in the playoffs. In my head.
Okay. So Phoenix versus Minnesota. I easily have the Phoenix beating them. Easily.
Yeah.
I'm saying easily. I think Towns is definitely gonna put the work on Ayton. Ayton still has a lot of growing.
Dallas ain't playing Clippers. Luka's going to the second round,
That's what
baby.
I'm saying.
Luka's going to the second round, baby.
Luka,
Luka's going to the second round.
Every year, Luka has had to play against a Clippers team that is always better than his team
because
his
they got Kawhi.
Don't
and
show up.
PG.
And he drops like 40 and like 10 every game. But he finally will go against a team that he'll probably win against, which is the Jazz. The only thing is, if Rudy plays like not how I think he plays, then they'll definitely get out of the first round against Dallas. Because the only thing about like this Dallas team, Tim Hardaway's out and he's been out.
Oh, crazy.
Spencer Dinwiddie has to show up, and I don't think we've really seen him in the playoffs like that. And what? Spencer Dinwiddie,
Brooklyn.
Yeah, okay, how did he play in Brooklyn? In the playoffs,
he was solid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do we know he's going to be solid right now? That's what I'm saying. Do we know? Is that going to be enough?
Spencer Dinwiddie, bro. He's
okay,
been known as
I
a
like
solid
Spencer Dinwiddie.
player.
I like Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know how he's going to play in this series.
The only thing that I feel like is keeping them back is if Utah, if Donovan Mitchell, of course, is going to be Donovan Mitchell,
exactly.
but Jordan Clarkson going to have to be amazing.
That is also true.
Jordan Clarkson going to be amazing.
Is
Who's that point guard? And they got Mike Conley always go up and down.
He really
up
will
and
go
down
up and down.
person.
But see, the thing about Dallas is, where's their perimeter defense going to come from? Utah is one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league.
That's why they need
Where's
Tim
their
Hardaway.
perimeter
That's
defense?
why they need Tim Hardaway.
I mean, Tim Hardaway, he's not a great defender, but he at least tries. He puts his body up.
Yeah,
he's exactly. So Dallas is going to have another handful in front of them.
But
Luka's again playing a better team. Like this Dallas team is solid. They're not I wouldn't say they're a good team. They're a solid team. Yeah. Luka makes them look like a good team.
Yeah.
But they're really not a good team. They're a solid team. Because when Luka doesn't play well, you're wishing upon the stars that somebody steps up. Like,
and that's the problem with the West. You got
exactly.
it. Yeah.
You need a second option.
But
and every other team in the West has a second option, but Dallas. Literally every other team. So
Yeah,
so let's move down to Golden State versus the Denver Nuggets. All right. So who you got winning that? Now this is tough.
Oof. And Curry? Oof. No, Curry's not out.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Clay's in there. Ugh. I don't know. I'm pushing for Golden State for the simple fact that I'm pushing for Golden State. I feel like look up Draymond Green's defensive stats against Nikola Jokic.
Oh no, that ain't gonna happen, bro.
That ain't gonna happen.
Okay. Draymond's a great defender. I don't know what he's gonna do against Jokic though.
Who was that guy?
I just want to see if Draymond was healthy. I forgot. Only thing about the Nuggets is that when Jokic again is kind of like
is Jamal Murray hurt though?
He's been hurt. He didn't play all year.
Oh no.
And Michael Porter Jr. is out. Like,
Golden
that's
State.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, Golden State.
The Nuggets are kind of in the same boat as Dallas. They don't really have a second option. Like,
Yeah.
Bones Highland, he's been stepping up, but I don't know if you can expect this rookie to step up in the playoffs, you know? And then you have Aaron Gordon.
Aaron
Gordon's never even seen the playoffs. Like, this is his first year seeing the playoffs. We don't know how he's going to play. Will Barton, he's been solid. Again, we don't know how he's going to play.
Yeah. Golden State has the chemistry, and
guarding Steph Curry is going to be a headache.
Oh, yeah.
Dealing with Clay is going to be a headache. They got Jordan Poole. He's gonna be a headache too. He's gonna be a bucket regardless. They got great pieces like Jonathan Kuminga. They got Draymond, defensive monster.
Yeah, man, why we even think about this? It's Golden State, bro.
It's gonna be Golden State. Like, hey, I love that Nuggets team, but it's definitely gonna be Golden State. I don't think the Nuggets aren't built right now to beat a team like this.
They had Jamal Murray, they would have a chance.
Oh yeah, if they had Jamal Murray, it'd be a way better chance. But the problem is they have two of their like second and third options who are injured, and that sucks. You know,
tough position.
Exactly. So moving on to Memphis versus Clippers.
We said
Clippers. Yeah, Memphis versus Clippers.
Memphis.
Definitely got Memphis. If you haven't seen, Memphis is like 20-3 without Ja. So whether Ja plays or not, honestly, I still got my money on the Memphis. I don't think they know when Ja is gonna come back.
Bro, you can't spell Ja. Two letters, dog.
I'm really messing up, bro. I don't know if they know when Ja is gonna come back.
But
if
he does come back like you said, they can get.
They can at least get at the first round.
If he can come back in the second round, they're straight.
Oh yeah. Because at least in the first round, like as long as you got Jaren Jackson Jr., Steven Adams, and Desmond Bane, y'all good. Y'all great. Yeah. Even without them, I think they beat a Suns team without those guys. Like it was actually crazy.
Wow.
Like.
But it's a regular season. Well,
but it's the Suns though. Like
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So like this Memphis team. It's constructed like we've never seen before. Like I've never seen a team be without like their top like 3 players and still like win games. Like, and then even being without their best player and still win games. Even out with their second best player and still win games. Like they consistently winning without players you would think they wouldn't win with. You know, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's our first round playoff picture for the West.
The West,
you know, to the East. I don't know how long that took, but hey.
I don't care. This is basketball. I'll take as long as I want to.
All right.
Let's start from the top. We from the A. Atlanta versus Hornets. Now, y'all.
I'm saying Atlanta all day, bro. Come on, dog.
My money is definitely on Atlanta. I think the Hornets have a chance.
Yeah, of course they're gonna have a chance.
Yeah,
because they've been on fire all season.
But I think the Hawks have a way better chance. They're more playoff experience. We know how they've performed in the playoffs. We know what Trey gonna do.
We can't doubt Trey.
Exactly. But we've never seen these Charlotte players in the playoffs.
Terry Rozier though.
Terry Rozier like
we Hayward.
That's if Gordon even plays. Like he's been injured. Right. Like so we don't know how Terry's gonna show up. LaMelo, this is his second year in the league. We don't know what he's gonna do.
But here's the thing about you can't count LaMelo out either.
I'm not counting him out. I'm just saying we don't know how he's gonna play.
You can't, bro. With LaMelo, he's the only player you can't say that with.
Really?
Yes, bro. This man been playing pro since he was 15.
I understand that.
To phase him, bro.
Okay,
but okay. Phase man.
Y'all look at his Australia stats, bro. Homie's shooting like 35%.
Yeah,
from
but
the field.
Look at him now.
That's what. Look at that.
I'm not saying he's not a good player. Did you see that
Nets
game he played?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm just saying, again, the playoffs are different. I know the playoffs so we don't know how he's going to play.
In my opinion, if it was one player you said that won't be affected by the playoffs, it would be LaMelo Ball.
I don't believe that.
In my opinion.
I don't believe that.
Hey, that's my opinion, bro. But yeah, that's what I'm
This Hornets team is solid. They've been playing really well. Recently, they've been kind of up and down, but like they've had really good stretches.
Yeah.
But yeah, my money is definitely on the Hawks. Moving down to Cleveland versus Brooklyn. Now, there's some stipulations about this because
if Kyrie plays, they win it.
Oh yeah, if Kyrie plays, they're definitely winning.
If Kyrie plays,
the thing is, if Evan Mobley comes back, that's also gonna be Also going to be interesting because again we don't know.
But going by your logic, that he haven't seen playoffs either.
That is also true. That is also true. We don't know when he's going to come back. I agree with that.
Okay.
And we don't know how he's going to play in the playoffs. Exactly. But I'm saying they're going to be better off with Evan Mobley.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. But the other thing, a knock on the Cleveland, ain't none of these players been to the playoffs. Besides,
Jared Allen.
Yeah, he was a rookie then. Like he was literally a rookie. Rookie in Brooklyn.
He was starting, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was I know, but he was a rookie though.
He was a rookie.
Yeah, he was a rookie. Like
who else? Somebody else in there to show too.
I mean
Kevin Love, bro. They got Kevin.
Yeah,
Love.
that's it. That is great. That's Kevin Love. But I don't think that's enough to beat this Nets team.
Yeah, you're right.
But another thing about this Nets team is that
they are inconsistent.
If one of their stars doesn't play well, like it's gonna be a close game. It's automatically gonna be a close game.
Bro, they got KD and Kyrie.
I understand that, but I'm saying
Ben Simmons. What, bro? What?
Ain't nobody know. Ain't nobody know.
Come on.
I don't even care.
This man better sue up for the.
Shout out to Hoop Lord. We don't even care about Ben Simmons. We don't care.
Okay.
We don't care.
We gonna talk Ben Simmons.
So we're gonna say what? We're gonna say Brooklyn's gonna win this match. All right. So it's gonna be.
That would be interesting. Boston versus Brooklyn though. Bro, how long? What? If you're Brooklyn, that's a good question. If you're Brooklyn, would you rather play Miami first or Boston?
Oh, definitely might play Miami. I would love to play Miami over the Celtics. Miami has been a slump lately.
That's what I'm saying. So what if Brooklyn throws the match?
Ooh,
just to
play Miami? I don't know about that. Because there's the thing. If Brooklyn throws his match, they still have to play the winner of the 9 and 10.
They can beat, bro. They can beat them. They can know them.
The Hawks?
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Would you rather? That's the tricky part. That's tricky.
That's tough.
That's tricky.
That's the thing about but that does make the play-in so much interesting because like you see like what teams are going to want to go for.
Exactly. I'm not saying no one's gonna throw a game, but you're always gonna try your hardest. But I think they're gonna feel a lot better having to play the Heat, but that's if they even get past the Hawks, because
that is true.
Last I checked,
the Hawks they just played this past Friday. They just played though.
They did?
Yeah, they just played Friday or Saturday.
They did. I watched that game.
And they won.
I watched that game.
And Trey went off and won.
And that's what I'm saying. So yeah. I think the Nets would definitely love to play Miami.
April 2nd. Yeah, that was Friday.
That it's gonna be
no. That was Saturday. That was Saturday. Every first was Friday.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be way tougher than they think. That's honestly tough. So. I definitely think matching up, Brooklyn's gonna beat Cleveland, but let's say they don't beat them on purpose because they're like, we don't want to play Boston, because I definitely think Boston is beating the Nets, because the only reason that they beat the Celtics last year is because Tatum didn't have Jaylen Brown. I think Kemba Walker, I want to say he was out, and I want to say Marcus Smart was maybe out. I don't know, but yeah,
this year they got all of them.
Exactly.
Well,
they got all.
Exception Kemba, but
and my Kemba. and my Kemba, broke leg Kemba. He'll be out almost all season. He's not even in the lineup. He's healthy right now. He's not even in the Knicks lineup. Exactly, because he's been playing awful. I think he's injured now, but there was a period where he was healthy and he wasn't even getting minutes.
Yeah.
That literally 3 years ago he was an all-star starter and he was all NBA player, which is crazy. That is crazy to think about, man.
Age, it is. Mm-hmm. Age. Well, look at Isaiah Thomas' age. But he's.
It's not. It wasn't even his fault though. With Isaiah, it was different. I think he lost a lot of his motivation going to Cleveland, and then with his mental issues and with it taking a toll on his body because he's a smart player. It's kind of what Allen Iverson was talking about. If y'all didn't see that practice video, it's more than I don't want to practice. He's getting beat up every single game. So him going to practice to make more wear and tear on his body just to play the game where he's gonna get beat up some more in the paint, that's tiring. You gotta understand what he's going through. So with Isaiah,
same thing.
If your mental isn't right and your body's getting you're physically putting a toll on your body, hey, your injury's gonna come. Injury's gonna come hard too.
Yeah.
So we got off topic, but yeah, okay. So let's say Brooklyn beats Cleveland, definitely. Hawks win, so they'll play Cleveland. So Hawks versus Cleveland, definitely got Hawks. I don't see Cleveland doing anything with that. So the Hawks will be the 8th seed, playing Miami. So who you got in that?
Demon time. Demon time, man. They can possibly, bro. They can probably pull. They can probably pull it.
They probably could.
They probably can pull it because, like you said, Miami been inconsistent.
They really have.
But if Jimmy Butler falls back in line, yeah, it's all over. If Jimmy Butler, but then again, they have Bam too, so that's even tougher.
Yeah, Bam ain't gonna go out there and get 30 and 10. Like you not, bro. That's really not who he is.
But that is the interesting. Both of these teams are were like underdogs. They have underdogs mentality.
But I'm like, looking at this Heat team though, they really seemed like a bubble team. Like they really seemed like that they last year.
I know last year. Okay, yeah, last year.
By the Bucks, they got
but then again, but Giannis had revenge on them, bro.
I know. I understand that.
He did sweep them, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, it's really looking like their team is a bubble team. Like we haven't seen them nearly get as close as they have been getting since the bubble. You know, like we haven't seen Jimmy drop no 30-point triple doubles since the game. Like we really hadn't seen him hit any game winners. Like he's had an okay season, but not like anybody guessed. Like no.
That game, if they play the Hawks, they're definitely going to 6 games.
I say that that's a 6-7 series. That's definitely like a 6-7 series because with the Heat's defense, I definitely see them stopping some folks on the Hawks. I don't know if they have anybody. Okay, if Vic is healthy, if Victor Oladipo is healthy, I definitely see them
beating them.
Yeah, I definitely see them beating them. That's if he plays well and he's healthy.
I forgot he was on that team.
Everybody forgot because he played like 3 games.
Yeah, he's been injured.
Kyle Lowry has been up and down. Bam, he's been pretty solid. PJ Tucker, solid.
Yeah, Miami definitely got defense over Hawks.
Yeah, they definitely got defense, and then they have shooting just like the Hawks because they had Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. With Gabe Vincent, Max Struss, these random shooters that they keep picking up. So yeah, they definitely have the offensive defensive side. It's just a matter of if they pull it out.
Yeah.
Like they've had problems pulling out games, straight up. So going into the next series, Philly versus Toronto.
I'm feeling Philly. I haven't seen Toronto like that.
I feel like
I'm feeling, bro. This is Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid ain't gonna let them lose that too. And then he ain't even got Ben Simmons no more. So
I mean, I don't.
I'm not.
You can blame Ben Simmons for a lot of things, but
I'm not, bro. I don't see Joel Embiid going out again.
Yeah, I see that. My only thing is they don't have anybody to guard Joel Embiid for real.
Yeah, they don't.
Besides like Chris Boucher or like
he's not guarding that dude.
No, he's not. Like they don't have anybody to guard Joel Embiid. And even if you say, all right, okay, he can do something, but we're just gonna make everybody else not. I don't see them guarding Tyrese Maxey. I think they're definitely locking down Tobias. Tobias finna be in handcuffs.
The only thing that's going to save Toronto is if James Harden just completely fall out.
If James Harden plays like how he
started out the season, yeah.
Or like how he usually plays in the playoffs, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm not saying James Harden is a bad playoff player, but
he's like
in moments where his team needs him, he's shied away in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. He has. He doesn't. He's not that crazy 30-point, 10 assist guy in the playoffs. He's not. Mm-hmm. He's not. Look at the stats. And his percentages in the playoffs are awful. Yeah. Y'all think Russ shoot bad? Look at Harden's stats too. I think he shot like 18% in the playoffs so many times.
Yeah, and I mean that's the thing. Like if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm not giving James Harden as many. I'm not even giving James Harden the ISO in the playoffs. I'm not giving this man
take his ISO, please.
If I'm Doc Rivers, I am shunning James Harden from ISO and land. See, the only person that's ISOing is Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey.
And that's my thing. See, this is my problem. James Harden's ISO in the playoffs is bad. It's bad. Terrible. Because you know why? Because teams aren't.
They're gonna lock up on that.
They're baiting him for passing. And refs aren't gonna call these ticky-tack fouls every time you get to the hoop. Ref. Like, nah. And they're not calling every time you drive to the lane and someone breathes on you. They're not gonna do that. So his little ISO tween cross, drive, or throw a quick live or pass out.
Gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Like every year,
he only got a center that can do that. Like
what you mean?
He only got a Clint Capella no more.
You got Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid ain't going up every time. He knows his limits.
I mean, but he can just go up. Like if he needed to, he could do it. That's
Okay.
what, if you need to, you can do it. But I'm saying, like,
not gonna do it
Joel
every
Embiid's
time.
not gonna like that he's doing that though. Joel Embiid, he ain't gonna like that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna want to do that.
I
bro.
definitely think they should feed Joel Embiid this series. Like he should be your number one priority because nobody in Toronto is guarding them. Toronto has guards and forwards who can guard James Harden and Tyrese Maxey.
They don't got nobody to guard Joel though.
Yeah,
Joel,
they ain't
that's
got
a big
nobody to
man.
guard
That's a
Joel.
big man.
Straight up, like
That's a big man.
exactly.
Big man.
Going in the Bucks versus Bulls.
Bucks all the way.
Now, if this was like 3 months ago, I'd be like, man,
Man,
this is gonna be like a 6-7 series. But
No.
now,
Bucks.
now the things that we know about the Bulls,
Giannis, bro.
the Bucks finally they're gonna get this is like a 5-6 series. Like, and I only say 6.
Was this a disappointing season or a disappointing second half of the season for the Bulls? Was this disappointing?
I feel like all good things have to come to an end. Like the Bulls start off really hot.
Do you think this is the end for them, or
Nah.
they just needed this year to like find themselves?
I feel like
Is this like a find yourself type of thing, or you think they can come back next year on fire? Or
their team on paper looked great.
I mean, of course, yeah,
And-
they look great on paper
Yeah.
throughout last summer when you first heard
Exactly.
about it.
I just feel like as the season went by, they didn't have.
They did live up to their expectations though.
Yeah, they made the playoffs. Like, when's the last time the Bulls made the playoffs? Like, they lived
They
up
were
to
the first. They
expectations.
were the second.
They were like the first.
They fell out.
They were like in the third seed for a
I know.
while, you know. But I think that the biggest thing about the Bulls is they didn't change. Like throughout the season, you cannot play the same. And you look at teams like Phoenix. Phoenix does not play the same. Look at teams like the Bucks. The Bucks. There's certain things about them that play the same. Like nobody's gonna stop a Euro stepping Giannis. That's not gonna happen. Like, but your offense cannot stay stagnant. Your offense can't stay stale. Things have to change about your offense. And the thing about the Bulls is their offense hasn't changed. They give the ball to DeRozan, he works. Or they give the ball to Zach LaVine, he works. Or they do a pick and roll or a pick and pop, or you do like some kind of floppy with Zach LaVine or DeRozan, but they don't really have that pivotal playmaker that you want, like Lonzo. Like when they lost Lonzo, you could tell when they lost Lonzo because he was great on defense and he was a passer and he exactly like you could tell they're really missing that playmaking. They don't really have somebody that has that vision that's like, oh, cut, jab, turn around and then go back and then I'm gonna dime you. They don't have someone like that, so you can see and everybody know who the Bucks are. Like you know what Giannis gonna do.
Resilient.
Exactly. You know not Giannis. If Giannis needs to, he's gonna go out there and drop 50 again with 15 rebounds and 7 assists in your head.
And Chris Middleton gonna go off. And this is the defending champions.
Exactly. So they're not gonna go out. They're not gonna.
They ain't going out the first round.
Nah, ain't no way. I mean, they said the same thing about Miami. Like,
what?
people say the same thing about Miami. Did they say, ain't no way Miami gets out in the first round?
But Miami is different.
How Miami different? They went to the finals and the next year got in the first round.
Milwaukee ain't doing that. They won.
No, I'm not saying.
No. Milwaukee won.
I know what I'm saying. I'm saying Milwaukee definitely not doing that. But I'm again, that's what people say about every championship or finals team. That's what they say.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's not possible, but at the
Oh,
same time,
I don't think it's possible.
With this team, they got
Like-
the same team as last year, just about.
It's a few differences, but like it's just about the same thing. It's just
That's
about
what I'm
the same
saying.
thing. Yeah.
They got their
Only difference is they don't have PJ Tucker or Dante DiVincenzo or
What they got instead? Because I know they got people. Who else they got?
I mean, they got the. I don't know if he's a rookie. Jordan Noir. I don't know if he's a rookie.
Do they still got Bobby Portis?
Yeah, no, Bobby Portis been solid.
Okay.
Bobby Portis, he's
my
been
point
surprisingly
exactly.
solid. Like
My
he's
point-
been surprisingly
my
solid.
point
Yeah,
exactly.
and they got Brook Lopez back.
My point
you know.
exactly. Come on.
So
now.
yeah, I think they definitely got in the bag. So okay, let's look at Boston versus Brooklyn. I got Boston winning. Yeah, I don't. The only way that Brooklyn wins is that KD just goes berserk and
ridiculous.
Kyrie goes berserk.
Both of them go berserk.
But the problem is, who's guarding Tatum? Because if KD is guarding Tatum, he's going to be dumb tired on the offensive side. And they have nobody to guard Jaylen Brown. It's not going to happen. If Robert Williams comes back, because I think Robert Williams is injured right now.
Oh, that's going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
That's going to be a game changer.
Yeah, he hasn't played. If Robert Williams comes back, I think the series is done.
Yeah.
But without him,
it's going to be tough.
I'm not saying it's gonna be tough. I'm just it's gonna be a little trickier. But I still got my money on Boston. Like, because Boston has offense and defense. Brooklyn has offense and fence. I don't know. They're confused about that DE, but they got fence. So hey,
oh my god,
they have decent defensive position like plays, but as a team they don't play well on defense. Individually, they may get like steals or some interceptions, but like it's
well,
hey,
and
it's not
there you have it. A low key for the people,
exactly,
or a low key for the hoops. Special edition playoff picture, first round.
Okay, so who do you have going? Listen, I'm gonna skip a little bit. Our second episode of Hoops is gonna be about the second round and the third round. We're gonna combine the second round and third round because it's less teams.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's gonna be less teams. So yeah, it's gonna be a shorter video. But who do you think is going to the finals?
Right now, without not seeing everybody, I'm gonna say Phoenix are gonna rock. Are gonna get to the finals with interesting. Between Milwaukee or Boston.
That's
Milwaukee, but they're playing against each other, so it's gonna be whoever wins the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
yeah,
they gonna go.
So I feel like it's definitely gonna be Suns. I don't see anybody in the West who's consistent enough to beat this Suns team, because just like Memphis, but to a lower degree, Phoenix has played well without, like when Chris Paul was out, they were still winning. When Devin Booker has been out, they've been they've been great. But they have shown that when their stars don't play well, they have people that can step up.
Back up.
Like JaVale McGee, I don't know where he came from. He's been playing well.
What are you talking about? JaVale was, like, when he was on the Lakers, he was pivotal.
He was all right.
He was all right, but he was a little, like, his small role was pivotal.
I know, but I'm saying I'm saying like this season, JaVale McGee, he's
different.
He's been playing like I ain't never seen JaVale do like JaVale. He been in hooks and like he just like that. Like, but not. I understand, but he's been playing really well. They got pieces who can step up and play really well. Like Cameron Payne, you already know. Like that's my boy right there. Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, Ayton.
They got solid. They got a bunch of solid.
Exactly, people. And that's not even counting the point god and Devin Booker. You know, so hey, I see Phoenix and Milwaukee. I feel like the only team that can really beat Milwaukee is probably
Boston. Will be Boston.
I say
Boston.
If Boston has Robert Williams, then Boston. But I don't see Boston beating Milwaukee without Robert Williams. Because who gonna guard that paint with Giannis?
Oh yeah.
It ain't gonna be Tatum.
That's
like, hey, Tatum might be able to hold him a little bit at the perimeter.
Nah,
but the minute Giannis get on his shoulder, it's done, bro. It's done.
Yeah.
It's done. Like, it's gonna be done.
Ain't nobody jumping with Giannis.
And then if James Harden plays well, I can see Philly trying the Milwaukee a little bit. But just like the last time Bucks and Philly played, I see Milwaukee still pulling it out. So yeah, most likely Phoenix, Milwaukee. And we'll get into see who wins on later episodes. Mm-hmm. But hey, continue to tune in to Lucky for the Hoops. Thank you for staying for this long conversation about the playoffs, but it was interesting. I'm glad you guys saw us disagree, because we do disagree a lot. Like, we're best friends, but we disagree like a lot.
Yes,
like, I don't think a lot of people.
Oh no, yeah, bro. If y'all heard our FaceTime calls, we be raging.
Bro, we're literally like my parents. Like every time I'm on the phone, my parents be like, either close your door or go to like the living room and close the hallway door. Like, we're either screaming or we're going back and forth over something. But like, we don't agree on a lot of things. Like, it's like life stuff. Yeah, we agree on, but like extracurriculars like basketball and stuff like that. Oh, we disagree all the time. All the time, but it's fun, bro. This is my dog. You already know. Like, hey. But straight up, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button, y'all. I know a lot of YouTubers say that, but come on, like, we get these likes up. Don't forget, get us 100 subscribers for graduation.
Oh yeah, May 20th or 19th or 18th. Yours is 18. Mine's before May. Before May.
Before May.
Before May.
I would like us to have 100 subscribers. So hey, y'all in April, so I'm gonna need y'all to speed that joke up.
Hey man, I'm finna turn 18, bro. Y'all can do this.
You little baby. Birthday.
I don't even care, but I'm still better than you. I'm still better than you.
In what?
Basketball.
Okay.
Other stuff.
All right, but just continue with the episode, bro. You just killed my whole vibe, bro.
Anyways, hey, that's it for another episode for Loki for the Hoops. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Make sure to comment down below if you like this or not. But hey, till next time.
Peace!